Hi there! In today's video we will talk about the audio in preview amplifiers of the Theremin version 2. These two amplifiers are somewhat similar to those used in version 1. There is some slight change to improve the quality of the audio, as well as to reduce the RF coupling with the other sections of the Theremin. In addition, the two audio amplifiers will be built on a PCB, which helps in improving even further the performance and quality of these sections. Before going into the details of this project, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel and click on the bell if you haven't done so already, so you will be informed when a new video comes out. It will also help a lot if you give me a thumbs up at the end of the video. Donations are also accepted, which will help to make a continuous flow of the videos on this channel at a constant pace. You can make a one-time donation through PayPal, or you can make a monthly donation via patreon.com. Links are provided below in the description of the video, and remember, even a single dollar donations help. Let's start, as usual, by describing the schematic of this new circuit. We start here on the left side. This is the input of the amplifier, which will be fed by the output of the volume control stage or directly by the audio generator, if this is the preview audio amplifier. The input signal goes to the resistor R1 and then through the logarithmic potentiometer R2, which is used to control the volume of the amplifier. We don't really need a preamp stage like in the Theremin version 1, because with the component values used in this circuit, the amplifier should be sensitive enough. The signal coming out of the potentiometer cursor goes directly to the input of the integrated circuit TDA 2003, which is the core of the amplifier. The output of the amplifier goes to capacitor C3, which is used to cancel the DC component of the output signal, and then to the loudspeaker. In parallel to the loudspeaker, we also find capacitor C5 and resistor R6. These are used to cancel from the signal all those high frequencies that are outside the range that this amplifier is supposed to handle. The value of these two components come directly from the datasheet of the IC, no calculations involved. Another essential part of this amplifier is the negative feedback loop, made out of capacitors C4 and C6, and the resistors R3, R4 and R5. Also, this feedback loop is designed based on the description on the datasheet. However, the values of the components have been chosen for best performance of the amplifier in the range of frequency used by the Theremin. The datasheet provides the formulas to use for these calculations. I will post a detailed description of these calculations later on the eleneasy.com website for those that are interested in such details. Once the post is ready, I will add a comment to this video to provide the link. The last part of this schematic is about the power supply. That is a plus 12 volt filtered by the capacitors C1 and C2, coming from the power supply circuit we addressed in the previous video of the series. This whole schematic was drawn with the online tool EasyEDA, which also allowed me to generate the layout of the PCB for the amplifier. You can see here a graphical representation of the PCB. The tool provides also the gerber files used to create the actual PCB. You can order your own copies of the PCB at any facility of your choice, or you can order them at JLC PCB through the EasyEDA tool itself. And here is the PCB board I got built. You can see it is a 2-layers board, with the components side providing the exact location and designation of everything that needs to be installed on the board. And finally, here is the board with all the components assembled on it. The testing of this circuit is very easy. We start by powering it up using the plus 12 volt from the power supply we already built. Then we apply an audio signal generated with a function generator, and we verify that the audio comes out correctly. If you don't have a function generator, you can still test your own amplifier by putting on its input a signal coming from your preferred MP3 player. Just make sure to keep the potentiometer set to a low volume level, or you might burn the amplifier. Today, we have seen the schematics and the testing of the audio amplifiers of the Theremin V.2. The small improvements from the previous version 1 and the use of a PCB went a long way to increase the quality and the performance of these amplifiers. In the next video, we will talk about the audio generators, which comprises three different elements of the previous Theremin version: the pitch variable oscillator, the pitch reference oscillator, and the heterodyne mixer. These three components will be assembled on the same PCB and will have radical changes to improve performance and quality of the audio signal. Thank you for following this video to the end. And finally, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and to subscribe to the channel. And remember, the subscription is free, and clicking on the bell you will also be automatically informed of any video that will appear in the future on this channel. See you on the next video, and as usual, happy experiments!